So, what is going on, YouTube? Your boy Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today, guys, I'm coming at you with a brand new zombie deck profile for you guys today. So, hopefully, you guys enjoy this video. And I'm to you guys right now, this zombie deck list is a little bit different from all the other zombie lists that you guys probably already seen online. This deck, guys, will take you into another dimension. So make sure you guys go down there right now and smash that thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing. And if you guys have not yet subscribed, and make sure you guys subscribe for more amazing Yu-Gi-Oh content, and be sure to click on the notification bell to get notified on each time I upload videos. And let me know what your thoughts are on the quality of this video, guys. I got a new camera lens. The quality should be nicer, and I got a mic for deck profiles now, so you guys can actually hear the voice in full HD high definition sound. And by the way, guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your TeamSamuraiX1 Playmats today. This is the Elemental Heroes Shadows Playmats, so if you guys are interested in helping support the channel, make sure you guys visit txx1.com in the link in the description box below. Alright, guys, to start with the monster for the brand new zombie stuff, you want to play, of course, Triple Doom King, Baladroach. This card is absolutely amazing. This card is literally the heart and soul of the entire deck. This card is essentially an effect miller and also Burning Abyss Farfa while it's on the field. As long as you have a field spell on your side of the field or on your opponent's side of the field, you basically get to reoccur this card back from the graveyard. It's a level 8, 2000 beat stick with 2000 defense, and this card has an amazing ability. Whenever a zombie monster activates this effect, and this effect is once per chain, by the way, you can either negate the monster effect or banish one card from the field and or graveyard, which is amazing. So you get the option to banish a card in the exact same turn, and also you get the option to also negate a monster effect, once per turn, which is very amazing. And since zombie world's on the board, all monsters on the field will become zombies. So whenever your opponent activates a monster effect, and since zombie world's on the board, all your opponent monsters will become zombie as well. You basically get to negate that effect, which is very awesome, and also banish a card from the field or graveyard, which is pretty amazing. Your zombie world searcher, you'll play, of course, double Necro Road Banshee, where you can banish stuff from the field or graveyard to basically activate zombie world directly from your deck, which is pretty awesome. So this card gets you access to zombie world as quickly as possible, essentially a monster on legs version of terraforming. Next up, the brand new Glow Up Bloom. Okay, double Glow Up Bloom. This card is absolutely incredible for this deck. What this card basically does is that whenever this card is sent to the graveyard, whether it be from field, from hand, or from deck to the graveyard, you basically get to search a Doom King Baladroach directly from your deck to your hand. And it gets even better is that if you control a zombie world on your side of the field, you basically get to special summon Doom King directly from your deck instead of just adding it to your hand. But the only downside is that you can only special summon zombie monsters for the rest of the turn. So basically, if you have this card, you want to basically just use this card last in your combo, so that way that you can just already establish your board. For your standard zombie engine, you'll play, of course, double Unizombie, triple Shiryu Solitaire. Solitaire gets you access to Unizombie directly from the deck, and also gets you access to Glow Bloom, which is really cool as well. Obviously, triple Mizuki. Mizuki is very, very awesome in this deck because your whole entire deck is zombies, and it just synergizes really well with Zombie World because Zombie World makes all your monsters on the field and in the graveyard become zombies. So essentially, at this point, whenever you have Mizuki in the graveyard, it's essentially a free monster reborn. And then last but not least, for your zombie monsters, is you want to play, of course, double Gozoki. Same thing as Unizombie dumps any of your zombie monsters to the graveyard. You just want to have basically more Foolish Barrels in the deck. This zombie engine is kind of standard, but what makes my deck a little bit different is the next engine that I'm going to showcase you guys in the deck. The next engine that I'm playing in the deck is the Danger engine. So I'm playing one Danger Bigfoot, and obviously the one Danger Thunderbird, triple Nessie. Nessie is just really, really powerful. Obviously your searcher of the deck, double Jackalope, double Chupacabra, double Danger Dogman, because these cards are just really good. Double Sushinoko, aka Orochimaru, and then last but not least, double Danger Mothman. So the reason why I'm playing Dangers is because this engine is just a really solid universal engine for any deck in today's metagame. I know that this engine may be a little bit expensive, but through all testing, I believe that the Danger engine just works the best with the zombie engine. No, this deck is on an FTK deck, okay? So you guys don't have to worry about that. But the main goal behind playing the Danger engine is obviously trying to get out your level 7s as quickly as possible. Your zombie Neko Dragon is a level 7, okay, as well. And you also got Nessie, and also you got Danger Dogman. And these level 7s help you get access into your Tomahawk without using your normal summon. Was the deck was just so reliant on its normal summoning, okay? So basically, if your normal summon gets stopped, you basically just like you lose. Like you don't have a lot of extenders in the deck. Whereas when you're playing Dangers, these cards are essentially your Upstart Goblins and your extenders without having to use your normal summons. Okay, so you basically just try to like try to get out these cards on the field as quickly as possible to get access to your link plays. Most importantly, Tomahawk with cards like Danger Nessie. This card is a Danger Nessie, by the way. So I'm sorry if you guys can't see that. This is a Danger Dogman. These cards are level 7, which helps you get access to Tomahawk, and Tomahawk gets you access to Summon Sorcerers, and Summon Sorcerers gets you access to any zombie monster from the deck, because while Zombie World is on the board, all your monsters on the field become zombies. So Summon Sorcerers you can easily make and just point to one of the tokens, and then she can bring out any zombie monster directly from the deck, so you can just combo off, which is really great. And basically what you're trying to do with this deck is you're trying to make a board with Firewall, so the Firewall, Phoenix, and Cerberus, and have it at least like double Baladroach on the board to end off. And I'll try to showcase you guys that combo throughout the end of the video, but the whole point behind the Danger Engine is because, one, all these cards are Upstart Goblins, okay, if your opponent hits the incorrect cards, and also hitting like cards like Mizuki and also like Globe Bulb, Globe Bloom, and also like Banshee or Baladroach to the graveyard off your Dangers monsters. It's just like it's an instant plus, you know what I mean, because these cards all do something in the graveyard, which is very amazing. And at the same time, Mizuki can just revive back any of these guys from your graveyard because they'll be treated as a zombie while Zombie World's on the board. So it's just like the deck just synergizes really well with each other. And you know, with these engine right here, using it as like, you know, like you're basically playing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 Upstart Goblins in the deck, and they all do something. So the Danger Engine is just by far one of the best engines that you can just possibly play for this deck. So next off for your supporting engine, you'll play, of course, True Armageddon Knight. This card is absolutely incredible. Dumps your Banshee, dumps your Baladroach to the graveyard, essentially another Foolish Barrow in the deck. Armageddon Knight dumps your Destrudos to the graveyard, and basically this deck is a level 7 turbo, so you can get out you know your Tomahawk as quickly as possible. And also, last but not least, the one Zephyros, the Elite. Zephyros just works really well with all the Danger monsters in the deck. You just dump it to the graveyard with Armageddon Knight, and then just bounce the Danger back to your hand to reuse the Danger effect again. So that's pretty much it for the monsters that you're playing in the deck. Let's go off to your spells. Spells, you want to play, of course, triple Zombie World. This deck is a zombie-based deck. This deck is just so reliant on Zombie World because, you know, you need to see Zombie World so that way that you can just stun your opponent with, you know, Doom King Baladroach. 2 Zombie Worlds with double Terraforming, and you're also playing double Banshee as well, so it gives you a total of 7 cards to get access into your Zombie World. Next off, for your combo extenders, double Burial from the Different Dimension. Card is absolutely broken in this deck, guys. Recycles your Mizukis, and Mizukis is the card that helps you extend your combo plays. One ofs, 1 Foolish Burial, dumps any cards to the graveyard, which is pretty amazing. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Game Charge. Oh, well, 1 for 1. 1 Game Charge. You activate Soul Charge, you win the duel. There's no way you're losing, and obviously the 1 card, card destruction. This card is insane, guys. I don't know why this card is, you know, it's unbanned. Like, I don't know what Konami was thinking, but these cards are just overall solid spell cards that you need in the deck. This deck is a 50 card zombie variation. I couldn't fit everything in a 40 card version. Alright, guys, start with the extra deck. You're gonna play, of course, the 1 FA Dawn Dragster and the 1 Red Eye Zombie Necro Dragon right here. So these cards are the only 2 level 7 synchros that I'm playing in the deck. And the last synchro monster I'm playing in the deck is a 1 Siphon Lord Omega, because you guys all know Shrew Solitaire is a 1 card Omega. Out to your XYZ, 1 XYZ. Number 42 Galaxy Tomahawk. This card is broken. This card should definitely get hit, man. Like, this card should be banned. This card is not fair. 1 Vampire Sucker, okay, for the zombie monster that you're playing in the deck. I haven't find myself on going to this card as much, but, you know, it does come up sometimes. You know, the extra draw is pretty nice. You know, Link Spider, obviously. The Link Karibo, nice. And now it's all for your Tomahawk engine right here. So, Rapidocus, Nightmare Cerberus, Nightmare Mermaid, Nightmare Phoenix. Okay, you're also playing Unicorn. Summon Sorcerers, really broken card in this deck. Like, this card is so good. I'm sorry, European players, you guys will get this card very soon. 1 Borosaur Dragon for OTKs, okay? So, and then last but not least, 1 Firewall Dragon to round off all your monsters that you're playing in the deck. So that's pretty much it for all the links that you're playing. So welcome to the combo segment of this entire video. So basically what I'm trying to do is try to open up a test hand and just demonstrate you guys on what you can possibly do with this danger version of the zombie deck that I just showcased you guys. The whole entire point of this video is to just educate you guys on the possible outcomes that you can just do with a random hand that you can possibly get while just playing this deck. But overall, I believe that this deck is by far the most consistent variation of zombies out there. Let me get you guys the extra deck real quick. So You know, so here it is. You know, let me make sure everything is organized right here. And guys, by the way, you guys all know I always plug in my channel and always plug in my merch. And you know, that's how you guys can directly support me and support what I do. Make sure you guys get your merch today at tx1.com. This is the Elemental Hero Stratos playmat with the link zones. And obviously, yeah, make sure you guys visit my website, tx1.com. That'll be absolutely amazing. You guys are super duper awesome. Get your mats today, guys. And I'll just get a dice for the danger cards. All right, so without further ado, we got the extra deck right here. Let's draw our hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, this hand is broken. The hand that we drew is just absolutely broken. You have, you know, Armageddon Knight, Foolish Burial, Mizuki, Danger Dogman, and just like Danger Nessie right here. And you can do a lot. You can potentially do a lot with this hand. Yes, the Danger Engine is RNG, but like the overall reward is just super duper huge. So let's get started with the combos real quick. So obviously you're going to set the Foolish Burial, and at this point what I want to do is I want to normal summon Armageddon Knight. So you're going to summon Armageddon Knight, activate Armageddon Knight's effect, basically dump your Necro Banshee to the graveyard. The reason why you dump Necro Banshee to the graveyard is because she's really important for your combos. She gets you access to Zombie World, which is what you want to get out as quickly as possible, so that way that all your cards become zombie. What you're going to do is that you're going to banish the Necro Banshee from the grave that you dump in Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight is dumps a dark, okay? And Necro Banshee is a dark, so you can banish Necro Banshee to basically get you access Zombie World directly from the deck. So you're gonna activate Zombie World in the field zone right there. And this is when all the RNG situation happens, boys. So you're gonna activate Danger Nessie's effect. So what you're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So 1, wow, so you hit the Mizuki, like you're pretty much blessed. If that was a situation, man, you pretty much just win. So you hit the Mizuki, so you're good now. So you summon Nessie, and then obviously you got Mizuki in the graveyard. You can revive back anything because it is treated, you know, since zombies on the board, all cards on the field and in the graveyard become zombies. So this is your grave. So you're obviously gonna draw 1 off Nessie, and you drew this Trudeau. Holy macaroni! So like at this situation, like you don't even have to RNG. Like for Dogman anymore. Like yes, you can still RNG for Dogman if you hit the Destrudo. Like it's pretty nice, but you can also just, you know, Foolish Burial to dump basically any danger to the graveyard, like a Danger Dogman to the graveyard, and then just activate Mizuki to bring it back. Let's see if the dice is on our side. Let's go Yu-Gi-Moto. Odds even, okay? We don't want to hit the Dogman. We don't want Dogman to be hit. Even. All right, guys, we're Gucci. So we're gonna send the Destrudo to the grave and also summon Danger Dogman. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw 1 card off Dogman's effect. Whoa! Okay, yo, we're winning this duel, guys. Yo, which guarantees us the Tomahawk. And obviously, I know that this is just like a really RNG with the dangers, but it obviously gives you the highest reward. So let's just have fun with it, you know what I mean? I just want to showcase you guys what's the best possible combo you guys can actually do with a deck like this. So go into Tomahawk, activate Tomahawk's effect. 4 tokens right here. And obviously, this is the exclusive TeamSamuraiX1 Patreon token, which you can only get on Patreon. You know, one of the tokens, and also Tomahawk to the graveyard, make your Reprodocus, okay? And with, you know, one of the tokens that's under the Reprodocus, send it away, make a Link Spider. And the really good thing about this whole entire thing is that, you know, obviously, all your monsters on the board is the zombie types because the zombie world's on the board, so you can just easily make summon sorcerers. And since these machine tokens are from Tomahawk, they essentially all become zombie as well, because they are zombie tokens, essentially because of zombie world. So you're gonna easily make summon sorcerers because Reprodocus and also Link Spider are also zombie monsters. So you can activate summon sorcerers effect, target the token, turn you Solitaire directly from the deck. So special summon Solitaire directly from the deck. I'll leave the deck right here. We're gonna link away Solitaire and also one of the tokens, 4, and then we're gonna link away the other token in Armageddon Knight. Away. Now what we're gonna do is, since we have a Mizuki in graveyard from our opening hand, we're gonna banish Mizuki from our grave right here. And this, like, yo, Burial from the Different Dimension is just super duper broken. Like, if obviously we didn't draw this, we would have went a different route without different Burial from the Different Dimension. But let's see what we can extend to the full potential with this combo. So Mizuki, special summon, ensuring you a Solitaire from the grave, activate Solitaire's effect, tribute itself. To special summon Unizombie directly from the deck. So there you go. There's our Unizombie. Activate Unizombie's effect, obviously. We're going to send another Mizuki to the graveyard because we have Burial. So we're gonna want to revive back as many cards from the graveyard as much as we can. So we're going to send the Mizuki to the grave. The Unizombie. Okay. And the Summon Sorceress. Well, Firewall Dragon right here. Firewall Dragon is like the root to all problems right here. So we got Firewall Dragon over here. Now we're going to activate Mizuki's effect. Banish Mizuki from the grave. This is our second Mizuki that's banished. To special summon Armageddon Knight from the graveyard. Armageddon Knight you can special summon from the graveyard is because it's a zombie monster. It will summon, you know, dump Zephyros to the grave. Zephyros is really broken as well. Zephyros effect, bounce back the Armageddon Knight to your hand right here at this point. So you have Burial and also Armageddon Knight in your hand. What you're going to do is that you're going to link off Nightmare Phoenix, okay, Nightmare Mermaid, and now Firewall is going to trigger his effect to special summon Armageddon Knight. Activate Armageddon Knight's effect to basically dump your Glow of Bloom to the graveyard. It's a dark, by the way. Do not activate Glow Boom's effect. If you activate Glow Boom's effect right now, you're going to be unable to special summon anything other than zombie monsters. So do not activate Glow Boom's effect. Just send it to the graveyard, okay? It's very important. And now what you're going to do at this point is that since we have the Strud in the grave, we can activate the Strud's effect. Target one of these guys, doesn't matter, pay half your life. And what you're going to do here is you're going to just link all of it away for the Nightmare Unicorn. Cool, okay, right here. So this is your board. Obviously your Strudel is going to be shuffled back to the bottom of your deck. Okay, and now we're going to activate Burial from the different dimension. Bring these 3 backs to the graveyard. Activate one Mizuki's effect. Special summon back, Phoenix. And then activate the other Mizuki's effect. Special summon back Glow Bloom. And Glow Bloom is a level 1, my friends. It's a level 1. So you link away. Wow. Make a freaking Link Karibo. Oh my goodness. So this is your board right here. Glow Boom is going to trigger off its effect whenever it's sent to the graveyard. Special summon Baladroach directly from the deck. So you can special summon Baladroach right here. Okay, cool. And you have, this is your board, guys. And we have a board full of 3 firewalls, 3 bounce firewall, which is essentially 3 negates. You can bounce back 3 cards to your opponent's, basically. You bounce back 3 cards, which is absolutely ridiculous. And you have U-Link and also the freaking firewall with the Baladroach bounce. Yeah, so that's a pretty... I know that it's like all RNG, but it's all possible, you know what I mean? It's like literally all possible. The combo that you guys just saw with the extra U board was obviously, really RNG because we, instead of hitting Danger Dogman, we hit the Destrudo, we were able to bring a Dogman, and we're actually able to draw into, Burial from the different dimension. But let's say that we did hit the Dogman. Let's see what we can still possibly do with his hand. So what I would do with his hand, obviously playing our hand out. So let's say that we did hit the Dogman, so Dogman will just go to grave. It does absolutely nothing in the graveyard. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna activate the Strudel's effect. Pay half our life, to special the Strudo. And we're gonna link away the Strudo with the Armageddon Knight right here. Well, not link away to Synchro Summon. The reason why you make Dawn Dragster is because it's a level 7, which you can overlay for Tomahawk, which is really good. So activate Tomahawk's effect. So this time we get 5 tokens right now. Obviously, link away these 2. Link away 1 token for a Link Spider. And then we link these 2 for Summon Sorceress. Activate Summon Sorceress effect. Use Solitaire. Send these 2 to the grave. Nightmare Phoenix. And Summon Sorceress and also a token to make your sexy Firewall Dragon. What you're going to do next is you're going to activate Mizuki's effect. Special Summon Shiryu Solitaire. Activate Shiryu Solitaire's effect. Special Summon Unizombie. Cool. Activate Unizombie's effect. You're going to dump another Mizuki. Okay, cool. Now you're going to activate Mizuki's effect. Banish yourself from the grave. To basically special summon your Armageddon Knight. Activate Armageddon Knight's effect. And the reason why you can special summon Armageddon Knight is because all monsters on the field in the graveyard become zombies. So Mizuki is essentially a free monster reborn. Armageddon Knight is going to dump, obviously, your Blackwing Sephiroth the Elite. What you're going to do next is that you're going to bounce Armageddon Knight back into your hand to summon Sephiroth the Elite. So you deal 400 life points. And now what you're going to do is that you're going to link away, Synchro Summon these away. Since, Unizombie is a level 4, you made itself a level 4 by sending Mizuki to the grave. To make your first turn Psyframe Lord Omega. Okay, cool. And now with Psyframe Lord Omega coming out, Firewall Dragon will trigger because your monster was sent to the graveyard. You're going to special summon Armageddon Knight. So once Armageddon Knight comes out, you're going to activate Armageddon Knight's effect. So send this, it's a dark, send it to the graveyard. Actually, summon like Omega over here actually would be way better. So you can summon like Omega over here. And then what you can do next is that you can actually, so instead of summoning Omega over here, you summon over here. You can just link away these 2. Okay, for Nightmare Cerberus. Very, very awesome. And now at this point, like, you have this board right here. Here's your board right now. So you have Omega, Firewall, Cerberus. Very awesome. You still haven't used your Firewall bounce yet, which is very, very powerful. And then now, like, what you can do is that you can activate, well, since you have the Foolish Burial right here, you can activate Foolish Burial. Dump your last and final Mizuki to the graveyard. Okay, and then Mizuki can manage itself to special summon your Dawn Dragster from the graveyard that you made off your Destrudo and also your Armageddon Knight. So make Dawn Dragster right here. And this is your board right now. And then, you know, on your opponent's standby phase, you activate Omega's. And you still have a Fireball bounce all the way. So on your opponent's standby phase, you activate Omega's effect. You know, you put back your Mizuki in your graveyard. You'll get Baladroge to come out on the board. Okay? So this is Baladroge right here. So you have Baladroge just on the board that was sent to the graveyard because you have a zombie roll on the field. So it'll come out during each standby phase. So you have 1 interruption, which removes 1 card of your opponent's hand. You have 1 negate. So this is 1 interruption, 2 interruption, 3, 4 interruptions, 5 interruptions right here. So you start the Firewall bounce. You have an Omega nuke. You have a spawn trap negate, and you have a negate and a banish card on the board. So the first board is Extra Link. It's pretty good too. But the second board is still pretty awesome, playing with the hand that we obviously had. This is like, obviously, you guys can just go whichever route you guys would want. But that's pretty cool. So if you guys were to question, oh, you got lucky and you hit the Dogman, you can still make up a board like this. That's pretty much for this video. Let me know what your thoughts are about this deck. I think this deck is actually really, really fun. And if you like this deck as well, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. Get your playmat today at tx1.com. And this is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 Sam signing out. All right, guys. Peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a keen with it. Like, no, this lead.